What's good? Welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's time to go over Solo Leveling, Season 2, Episode 5. This is what we're trained to do. Once again, we start this episode right where the last one left off, with Cha Hae-in confronting Jinwoo as to why he's messing around at the boss room of a A-rank dungeon. He answers simply that he is lost. To no one's surprise, she does not buy this explanation. She does allow him to go on his way, regardless of how suspicious she finds him. However, as he passes her while making his exit, she catches his scent. This is important because her skill set includes a keen sense of smell, and furthermore she has met many hunters and regularly works alongside some of the strongest in the world, who all smell foul to her. And therein lies the problem. Jinwoo doesn't smell foul, instead he actually smells quite pleasant, which furthers her suspicions of him, but she still allows him to leave for real this time. Jinwoo then receives his pay from the mining job, but is then convinced to work with the mining crew one more day for 2 jobs, one C rank and the other A rank. The next day, after finishing the C-rank dungeon in record time due to Jinwoo's assistance, the mining crew is approached by Sun Ki-hoon, a A-rank hunter and leader of the Hunters Guild Strike Team B. He informs the head of the mining crew that their equipment carrier has not shown up today and would like to substitute someone from the mining crew in their place. Naturally, Jinwoo volunteers and joins the strike team in the dungeon. Once inside said dungeon, Jinwoo gets a bad feeling, and we know that any time Jinwoo gets a bad feeling about a dungeon, it's never good for those around him. Before long, they encounter high orcs, who are magic beasts with strength far greater than this team is equipped to deal with. Just when it seems the strike team's defeat is imminent, Jinwoo steps in, using his stealth ability to strategically strike the orcs just enough to allow the strike team members to get the upper hand and defeat the magic beasts. Going mostly unnoticed, Jinwoo picks equipment back up as if nothing ever happened. The strike team decides wisely to turn back, only to find a barrier placed on the exit from the inside. They then realize there are more orcs behind them, many times more than in the previous encounter they so narrowly escaped. One of the orcs approaches. It becomes clear that he is being controlled through some sort of psychic ability. The orc controlling him introduces himself as Kar Galgan. He gives the hunters an ultimatum to meet him in person or die where they stand. Sun Ki-hoon agrees to meet with Kar Galgan, and the episode ends with the hunters being led into a giant throne room full of hundreds of orcs. Kar Galgan welcomes the hunters, referring to them as human worms, while sat upon his throne. While all this is going on inside the dungeon, Cha Hae-in becomes more and more curious about Jinwoo. She tries to get his file, only to find it sealed, adding to her curiosity. She goes to see him in person at the A-rank dungeon mining site and finds that he is inside the dungeon, accompanying the strike team. That's about it for this episode. Much like the last episode, it focuses on plot progression and character development, setting up payoffs to come. At least every other episode of the show leaves off on a cliffhanger, and this may be the biggest one yet. Why does Kar Galgan want to talk to the humans? Does he know about Jinwoo? Well, we'll just have to wait for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Later.